Again, audio issues, bit of a running joke now, unfortunately. I promise to get these sorted in the future. So today we have the 2 litre Ford Focus. It's a CC, which I believe stands for Coupe Cabriolet, although obviously don't quote me on it. I do believe that's what it stands for. Moving across the front bumper now, first, and not really much to talk about. Again, small stone chip right there, as you can see. Oh no, it wasn't even a stone chip, it was a bit of dirt. This car is not so fresh in my mind. It was a while back I filmed this video. Again, front bumper. These videos are essentially, I've said it before if you've seen my previous videos, to give you an experience similar to that of if you were there actually physically looking over the car yourself in person. So driver side front wheel there. It's no damage, no stone chips, no curb marks, no scratches. It's actually a really nice condition wheel. I think all of them off the top of my head are pretty much perfect. The paintwork as well on this is really nice. The red on it, small little stone chip there again on the driver's side wing. To be honest, cosmetically, I am trying to pick fault with this car. I am being very, very harsh. Obviously it's not a brand new car, so there's going to be little things here and there, but honestly the main thing we focus on is the mechanical of these vehicles. The car's been designed by Pininfarina, same people that design Ferraris, believe it or not. They all must have been off sick the day this thing came out the workshop though. I mean, not to take away from it, it's a nice looking car. Driver side rear wheel there, as you can see, nice condition. As I was saying, it's a nice looking car. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's no Ferrari, that's for sure. But then again, it's not Ferrari money either, is it? But there we go, rear bumper. Again, nice condition. I believe I'm pointing at some sort of small mark there. It's hard to tell on video. You can see a small chip next to it as well. Again, I'm really trying here to be as harsh as I can to the car. I'm really trying to pick fault to give you as transparent and as honest a review of the car as I can. Walking across the boot now. Absolutely massive boot on these, obviously, because it is convertible. That's where the roof goes. Again, on the rear bumper. There's a few marks and scratches and things on the rear bumper. Everything else. Oh, hello, I'm waving at the camera there. Moving along now. Passenger side. We're on the rear passenger side wheel. Again, all the wheels on this car pretty much perfect condition. Not really much to speak of. Looking at the wing now, again, not really anything to speak of. The paint's really nice on this car. It is quite a nice red. Obviously this car isn't my cup of tea as a young man. It isn't the type of thing I was glad to be caught driving around in. Not because it isn't a nice car, it's just definitely cramping my style a little bit, you could say. There we go. Front passenger wing there. Again, nothing to speak of. I was waving just a second ago there. This is a passenger front wheel now. There was a small mark I spotted just at the top there, but again, that really is trying to pick fault with it. It is genuinely in, I'd almost say, perfect condition, this car, really. Cosmetically and mechanically. I believe any minute now should be moving on to the interior. I think I'm having one last go around to try and spot any more missed problems or issues or damage. The roof is wet because it was a bit dewy that morning. That's why there's a bit of water up on there. It's quite a cold morning actually. As you can see, I'm in my overalls and jumper. I'm still shivering. So yeah, finally moving in onto the interior now. Looking at the driver's side front seat. Obviously hearth leather. Nice condition. Nothing really to speak of. Normally the bolsters, they tend to crack and rub and wear as people get in and out of the car. But these ones really, haven't had anything like that happen to them. The previous owner did keep dashboard wipes and seat wipes in their car. So they obviously love the car. And hopefully someone else will again. Not to say I don't love it, which, I wouldn't be selling it if I did. Right, so my camera's just had an absolute wobbler there. I do remember that happening. Looking now, rear seats, I assume. This is not my best videography, I'll be honest, although I am trying my best. And like I said, if anything's been missed, or there's any information you want, or any pictures, angles and things you need, please contact us and we'll get that sent right over to you. Looking now at the infotainment unit, obviously radio, CD player, phone connectivity. Here's your cruise control buttons here, and those are the controls for the radio on the steering column there. Obviously then you got your usual washers, wipers, lights, etc, etc. So yeah, it does have cruise control, you know, adjustable electric mirrors as well. And obviously the main selling point of this car is the fact that it's convertible. I did drive it with the top down and I can say it is a pleasant experience. There's the bag so on the rear seats you can see what the bag's resting on now. There is, it's I think it's there to stop leaves and things falling into the back seat when you're driving along with the top down. I've obviously removed that now so you can get a better look at the boot. As you can see, I mean, you could probably, I don't know, run laps in that boot. It's absolutely massive. Looking at it, appears to be a little bit of dirt on the carpet. This doesn't have a spare wheel. It has the equipment, like the tyre sealer and an inflator. So the type of thing, it will get you home. But obviously you don't have to swap the tyre then. You just have to take the compressor out and fill it full of the tyre sealer. I think now I'm moving on to starting the car, which, if I'm going to be honest, it's kind of pointless, obviously, because you can't hear the engine run. But again, if you want that information or you want that video, I'll send that over to you. Probably a load more waffle here. I do like to waffle, I've been told. I can't seem to keep my mouth shut on these videos, even when I probably should. And like I said, if you're not enjoying listening to my voice, which I can understand, although I might be slightly offended, you can obviously turn the volume down and watch the video. And obviously I encourage you to pause, zoom, and do whatever it is you think you need to do to inspect it. And, oh, here I am again, my face. Oh yes, this is the putting up and the putting down of the roof, which is on that little switch, as you can see where I'm looking right there. It has a little audible beep to tell you when the roof is latched or unlatched, and you do have to hold the button the whole time. I don't know at what speed it will let you do it up to. To be honest, that is something I can find out if it's something you'd like to know. But again, you can see the roof going down there, and my face obviously getting in the way. Maybe you don't mind looking at my face, I don't know. So there I am waiting for the audible beep. Dear God, I needed to brush my hair that day. Again, now the roof coming back up. And again, me being unable to shut up. But yeah, I believe the video's coming to the end now. Obviously, that's the roof going up and down. You see the windows go there. It's left the audible beep go. But again, as usual, and as always, first and foremost, thank you for watching and supporting my business.